carry it to a place, fire it, Kentucky.
I want to ask a couple of questions, get a couple of answers, and I want to go on a bit of a mission. Maybe I can take some of you with me. Most of you will probably already know much more than me about this topic, because I seem to be the last person on earth to want to learn about it. I'm talking about Roon. Up until this very point, I know a tiny amount about Roon. I know that it can hoover up all of your locally stored music and put it in one place. I know that it can control your streaming platforms like Tidal, Spotify, things like that. And I know that it does that with a computer and then forwards that on to whatever system you have that is capable of dealing with a Roon connection. What I don't know at the minute is how it does it. I don't know how to use any of its interfaces, be it PC or app controlled. I don't know what the benefits are. To me, sitting here right now, it seems like something else to be in front of the things that I already know and enjoy using. But it's extremely popular, and there must be a reason for that. And I also get the feeling that people feel like when they've used Roon to play their music, that they're getting more than just listening to their music. They're getting advice on the music, or they're learning about the artists, or they're just more enveloped in the music itself. And that interests me because that's what I'm into. So many people have wanted to shed their knowledge onto me for this product, and I've actively pushed it away. I want to learn it for myself. So I was thinking that I will do a series of videos of someone who doesn't know what it is, to someone who's figuring it out, to someone who then knows what it is and uses it within their sort of day-to-day life. I have tons of Roon ready products. I have tons of Roon ready products here to sell to you. How can I do that confidently if I don't understand what that does? It makes up a tiny portion of the things I'm asked for at the moment, and I think that's probably because I don't market it, because I don't understand it. So this will be the first episode of God knows how many, because I don't know how long it will take, of me learning this product. And the first thing I've got, because I've been in conversations with them and the suppliers in the UK for us to become a Roon dealer, and it isn't offered from us presently because of my own morals, the way that I stand on the products that we supply. I pick them, I learn them, I have to know them before I can confidently put them forward. But this one's one of the ones that I've had to get before that, so that I can learn that product and then offer it on. And I can tell you how wonderful it is when I'm in there. But I'll warn you, if it isn't wonderful and it is something that just gets in my way of the simplicity of listening to music, be whether it's high res or whether it's just an AirPlay, or CD or whatever, if it's a hurdle for me, I'm more efficient than that, and I'll let you know, because that's not what I'm looking for. But if it brings all these things to the table that people say, wicked. So either turn it off and get out of here because it's going to bore you to death, or stay with me and we'll learn it together, and that'll be that. Alright? This is the nucleus. This is the part that will plug in, I'd assume, just plug into the wall, and we give it a network connection. Then I think we'll have a control device, like an iPad. Like I use my iPad Pro for pretty much anything in terms of streaming, especially when I'm sat in this seat. I like to use it because I also like to read, and I'll sometimes read when I'm listening, and sometimes the stereo will get in the way of me listening. That actually means we're having a good time. So yeah, this is the nucleus, and I'm going to take it out of its box now. I haven't touched this. It's been here for ages because I've been waiting to shoot this series of videos, which is why I've been telling everyone, I don't want to hear about it. I just want to learn it for myself in a very honest and public, which might be embarrassing, way. So yeah, you have to come on a bit of a journey with me, but I'm going to take this out of its box. Welcome to Nucleus by Roon, a quick start guide. And I've got a free year of it. So I'm assuming that I have to subscribe. Okay, so I have to subscribe to this to control things that I already subscribe to. Which isn't a positive for me, but bear with it. We'll see. This thing's heavy. Like, this is not a. Oh, and I do, you know, by the way, I do know that people can just build these. I get that. I want to learn this. I want to use this product because we can then get behind this product. You know, if you can build it for 20 quid, fair play. You know, I understand where I stand with this product. I know nothing about it, all right? And I know that a lot of people will frown upon it because it's an expensive way of doing something that you can do for quite cheap. But it is a solid state product with warranty, which is UK supplied. So it looks like an Xbox or some form of, looks like something that Borg would fly around in. Roon Nucleus, revision B, assembled in the USA. 19 volt plug for the input power button. Which looks like a push to make button because there's no click. HDMI-A, I'm assuming for some sort of screen, so you can see its software, or you can see what it's doing. Cat 5, twin USBs for solid state, just external solid state drive, I assume, for it to pull in that info. And I'd imagine, because it's network connected, it will look around the net for things like album art and stuff if you haven't already got that. But I'll have to check that out. Yeah, so I'm going to do some reading. I'm going to do some reading about this. I'm going to figure out what it does. In the next video, I'll probably explain how I've connected it, what it is that I've found, any hurdles that I've bumped into. You know, I imagine if I haven't got it playing music within an hour, it won't be much of a positive video, but I may have to be more patient with this, because this seems to me more of a, it might sound strong, but it's not intended that way. It seems to be more of a way of life than it is a product for listening to music on. This seems to be the type of thing that people like to have because it then affords them the ease of all of your things being in one place. So it's an efficiency thing rather than something you would just go out and buy to add to your stereo and then still run all of your other things as well. But like I say, that's just how it seems to me right now. I don't know, because I haven't used it, and I'm going to use it, and hopefully I'm going to enjoy it. I'm excited about this. It's a bit of an experience for me, and it's not often, to be fair, in this place you can bring something to me that I don't understand. I like to know everything about the things that we do and the things that we're able to offer. And I also, as a fan of hi-fi, I've been into hi-fi. I had a hi-fi before I had a bike, from probably 8 years old. I was really young, you know, but just resolution of good sound, which is it's very easy to distinguish for me between good and bad. And by bad, I mean your general sitting in a pub with a I want to say a Bose speaker, but I don't want to be cliche. I'm not trying to give Bose a bad rap. I believe that Bose have done significant things within their market, but you know what I'm saying. You'll be in a bar somewhere or something like that, and they've just got a really terrible sounding rig, and you know, or just little Bush DAB radios on their side. There's a funny picture around somewhere of I threw ours in the bin. My wife bought one, and I could not believe it. The position she's in to have the equipment that she could have. And I come home and there was this Bush DAB radio just on the side of my kitchen, about 3 meters away from a Dyne Audio Music 3. I just, yeah, took a picture of it and texted to her, and didn't speak to me for a little while. think it was more of a point than me throwing it in the bin. So yeah, but anyway, like I was saying, I've been into it forever, and you know, new things come along, albeit this isn't that new. You know, this has been around a while now, but it is new to me. It's not a way that I use my equipment. It's not. I just use my equipment quite directly, or I use third-party apps with more specialist stuff. And even then, I don't want to do that. I'd rather just use one singular output from my phone and have the resolution I can have, the products can give me from downloading the music from online themselves. But you can't really do that. You can't really control and play and expect that resolution all from one place. Or can you? That's what this seems to be about for me, which is why I say it's more of a way of life thing. It's more of an efficiency thing. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Hopefully I haven't bored you to death, because this has not really come to much of a conclusion. This is more of an explanation of what I'm looking to do with this product and how I'm looking to learn. If there's anything relevant that you think that I might need to know or I might want to know, please do add it in the comments below. Not to just gain algorithm-based tokens from your comments, because I'll be interested in them, but please, there's no dick swinging around here. I don't need to know that other people know more than me about something. I already know that. You know, I have the morality, or I'm humble enough to admit when I don't understand something, and I love to learn about something that I don't understand, and then I'll become good at it because I'm good at learning things that I don't understand, you know? This is a now rebagged up Roon Nucleus, and this is me at the beginning of my Roon mission. Alright? You're welcome to come along. I'm Carl, and this is Studio in Car, a Studio Hi-Fi video. Let's learn about Roon. See you later.